In this video, I'm going to show you how to debadge your car, whether it's a Honda Civic or any car. We are going to be changing the look of my bumper from this to this, so let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another awesome episode of JDM for All. Today we are going to be deleting the badges on this Honda Civic. They actually don't look that bad, but I will be deleting them. It is just a much cleaner look to delete the badges altogether. I'm going to be deleting the Civic badge, which actually doesn't look too bad, and this LX badge right here. So I'm basically going to delete both of these badges. I think it will look much cleaner and much better without these badges. So I know that you're supposed to use a heat gun or a blow dryer to do this, but it's pretty warm out here, so I'm going to attempt to try it without those. And I'm not exactly sure if it's going to work, but I will try it out, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to use to do this. Okay, so I'm just using a piece of floss. It's a pretty strong piece. I have some other floss that actually stretches. This should work out great. And I'm also using this Goo Gone. This stuff works awesome. It does take off all of the stuff that the badges leave behind after you take them off, and the stuff works really well, so I'm going to be using this as well. And just a plain rag just to help with the Goo Gone and help wipe it off. It should be really easy, so let's start out and start deleting these badges right now. Alright, so I ended up getting the badges off. This one was really hard to get off. This one was super easy, and yeah, I basically had to use a rag and a screwdriver just to wedge the corners of this off and to start getting it off. It was on really good. I'm pretty sure this is brand new. It looks like it's pretty new. This bumper does look like it was resprayed, which is good, but yeah, that was very hard to get off, and it was definitely probably a newer badge. It looks like a newer badge. I was just really hoping not to take any of the paint off, which doesn't look like is going to happen, which is great. Now I'm going to use this Goo Gone, guys. I'm going to let it sit for a while, and then I will start taking it off. You need to be a little aggressive with the rag just to make sure you get the rest of it off, because most of it will come off. Some of this you'll have to use a rag and kind of scrape off, but for the most part it should be pretty easy. So I'm going to use some Goo Gone, spray it on here, let it sit for a while. Okay, so you have to be really patient with this process. It does take a while, and you do have to scrape with the rag and your finger just to start getting it off. So what I like to do is start in thinner areas and just start working your way across until all of the thick stuff comes off. And after that comes off, then you just clean the surface, and it will never be exactly perfect. You probably have to wash it for a while, but you'll slightly see a little outline where it was, but you won't be able to tell unless you're looking for it. And here's the LX spot, and I'm almost done with this. Actually, it's probably about halfway done, maybe not, but it's coming along. Alright, guys, and the job is done. It's probably been about an hour. I washed this whole back bumper and waxed it, but yeah, as you can see, the Civic badge was right here. It does look a little darker silver under it. I believe after this bumper was painted, they probably put it right on, so it is not sun faded as much as the rest of the bumper. But if you look really close, you could still see it. But for the most part, guys, it looks great. You're not going to notice it unless you look for it. I think it looks really good, and this whole back bumper is waxed up, and that is the finished product. It looks great. Here's the LX right here. Looks good as well, and it is completely done. Look at that. So I'm happy about this, guys. It took about an hour, but it is finished. It is completed, and I'm definitely happy about it. And the rear of the Civic definitely looks a lot cleaner, and it just looks really good. Those badges did look really cheap, and now I think it looks a lot better. Alright, guys, well, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for making it this far. If you haven't already, please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.